Oh, sorry, this episode was just so boring as fuck. Sorry, I just passed out midway through it. Yeah, let's get... This episode, and it's really sad to hear because I don't know if you guys heard... Probably heard the news already if you're a Hunter fan, that the anime is ending pretty soon, like in 1.8. Like, and it's really sad to see this, and to see such a very poorly done episode like this, and it's like, I don't know, like, I love Hunter, and it's like, we've only got a month of it, and I want to cherish these episodes, but I can't ignore the content when the content itself isn't entertaining, and made a lot of setups pretty much big letdown. So pretty much from the start we saw from this episode, we got to see, you know, pretty much chasing for the most part. You get to see the Sabona Mobile again, but this time it's like we find out a little bit more about her nail ability that is called Rider's High. And like, it's an interesting ability since she's able to turn into any ability. One ugly as fuck vehicle may remind you about that, like, because both of them have got this creepy ass like face on it or something. Like, from what we see from like what we can do with Rider's High, is like you the only thing, she can turn into any vehicle she wants, but she pretty much can't move unless there's a rider on top of her. Like her granddaughter Amane is able to produce Nen and make her go like extremely fast, and was able to, you know, catch up to Killua pretty much around at the end. And not to mention as well, we saw a lot of the Sari in this group, and the Sari group was a very big disappointment. They were like being built up, saying like, oh, we're gonna have this own workforce. So even trying to get like a lot of people that we know into the, like, you know, into their group and trying to get, you know, numbers and all that and make sure it was a fair vote, and pretty much they just got killed. Most of them just got killed off screen by Hisoka and Illumi, like making them into puppets and stuff. Like the one that we saw, like that one like freaking white haired guy who looked like he was like some Stroheim motherfucker from like JoJo, like he got killed off screen. Also as well, we saw that other guy as well, he got killed like literally at the end of the episode by Hisoka, and so to be honest, it's like they really made these guys just like they were pathetic and that they were nothing, and it's like, yeah, they pretty much was that, but when you build up for them having like a lot of conversation, a lot of dialogue from last week and including this week, I wanted to see more of that. Not to mention as well, we saw like probably the highlight of this episode was Illumi like cornering Killua, and it was just like the animations of this part looked beautiful, and it was like got all around it, and Hisoka actually planned as well, as he was in the bushes as well, that he actually planned to kill Nanika to get Killua's like on his ass, like through his engines like that, again kill Killua and get Illumi. Pretty much like Hisoka is the most interesting character throughout this entire episode, since it seems like he just literally wants to fight everyone. Not in order or something like that. He doesn't want to kill anyone in order. I'd love to see if like he just did that. He threw the card and he was actually like just had this giant mosh pit against Killua and Illumi. Like that would have just been a very sick moment and all that. And it's just like how their little confrontation just ended and all that. There is this point it was like pretty much sorted out by words, and I was like he pretty much used the wish by, you see, like Sabone ripping out her fingers, and even the way how they're able to trace them is that she actually had a little camera in her monocle, as you see, it's like, I don't know, like somewhere around here or something, some fucking, I don't know, like, and it was shown that, you know, the family was able to keep that, and she can't take off the monocle because she was ordered by the family to keep that on, so she only noticed that when she actually took a, like, pretty much looking at the sky, so she didn't mean to do it to actually stalk like on Killua like that. It was just literally by an accident like that, and that the fucking family is a nosy ass bunch of pricks. And then we see as well like Alika, like or as we see like Nanika, although they keep saying it as something, like I guess the technical term for that one is Nanika, and it's just how like the subtitles as well for me, it made it very confusing for it. It was like wish to heal like Sabone's hand, it was just to prove that, and pretty much Illumi just pretty much left them off like that, and it's like, although really won't accept it as just, you know, like a simple thing, like, you know, as like, alright, I'll let you go and all that. It's like, a lot of it was just very disappointing, like, I felt like around about this. Like, I mean, I understand, like, you gotta use your wits, you gotta use your strategies about you, and it's like, he was, like, doubting, like, that, you know, there's another rule that, you know, Killua doesn't know about, and it's saying, you know something about this, and pretty much he just proved it by saying, okay, here you go, I healed it, this is what I'm gonna be doing to Gon. It just felt like a very big disappointment on there, like, for the most part. Like, first half of it was just like a bunch of like Saiyan group, and they just got shown that they were useless, that there were no point for them at all to be added into this episode. And not to mention as well, like, probably one of my favorite, like, another one of my favorite moments was just seeing Pariston as he was just so manipulated and calculated. Like, he was just there on the phone just saying, yeah, 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 and he was like, excellent. Like, at the end, he was just like pretty much he was like some freaking like evil Mr. Burns. He was like, excellent. Like, just like there thinking like everything's all going according to plan. Like, he's got everything planned honestly, like, for me, this was a pretty bad episode for me. I didn't really enjoy it that much. Like, and I mean, regardless of what, if there's a lot of detail and there was some progression in there, I still feel like they should have to be entertained. Whether or not it be comedy or actually make things a little bit more interesting, I felt like there wasn't just a lot of stuff happening in this episode. And yeah, pretty much, like, I found a lot of this dialogue to be boring and pretty much meant nothing towards this episode if the characters just got easily just wiped out and just, you know, taken out. So personally, I'm going to give this one a 4 this week, which is a shame because, like I said, we've only got a few episodes left of Hunter, pretty much like only a month of Hunter left, and I want to treasure these last few episodes, but sorry, I can't avoid when stuff looks bad. But that's all for me. I want to say thank you very much for watching as always, and remember, I'll see you guys next time, and remember, show that panda.